Greetings and more wellness family. I thought I'd do a quick video on 3 ways to spot and root out your frenemies. This is really important, not only in terms of your mental and your emotional well-being, but also in terms of your personal development. So don't worry, not even JC was exempt from having frenemies. They're everywhere, they're real. They may not be as loud and as obvious as your haters, but usually they're the people that we keep quite close to us, our inner circle. Who knows, you could be sitting next to one right now. The point is that you shouldn't have them in your close circle because of the negative, draining and toxic impact that they can have on your life, your happiness and your goals. Having a positive friendship group, a positive friend, has been shown to boost your happiness, your confidence, your self-esteem. Studies have also reported that it can improve your immunity. It can boost the healing and recovery time. So remember that saying, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Well, having your friendship circle is important in terms of boosting your motivation, your goals, and also your lifetime success. So the study showed that if you've got a friend who is obese, you were actually 54% more likely to also become obese, and the converse was true. So it's really important to ensure that the people around you do have your best interests at heart. Life is way too short. So in terms of friendships, there's many different types of friendship groups that we can have. And I think Aristotle identified 3 types. The first was friendship based on utility. So maybe you have a business or a pursuit in common. The second is friendships based on pleasure. So again, that's having something like a hobby or an interest that you share. The third is a friendship based on good. So maybe it's a trait or a skill that you admire or respect in each other. They're usually for long-standing friendships. So it's important for you to be able to identify your friends, maybe doing an audit, because some of you are carrying around friends that are like an old bunch of keys where you have no use for them, but you're just carrying them around. And as a counsellor and a wellness coach, I continuously hear excuses why people are hampering and kind of reducing their own success and their own achievement by carrying and walking around with toxic people, negative people. Usually these excuses are based on fear, such as a fear of being alone, the fear of not fitting in, not belonging, people pleasing. There's many reasons why we tolerate people that we know deep down that are not positive and have our best interests at heart. So here are three ways, kind of obvious, for you to maybe do an audit, reevaluate your friendship circle. The first is negativity. So if you've got a friend who's constantly negative, no matter what you do, they criticize or have something negative to say or do, that's a sign. That's a sign that that person doesn't have that best interest, your best interest at heart. So negativity, and sometimes it's not a blatant, obvious negativity. It's even in those small, little, passive, aggressive gestures. You know, those condescending little remarks that they might do. It feels like digs, and it could be draining. You come away feeling depleted and drained and low. That is not a positive friend. The second sign of a frenemy is that they don't celebrate your success. It doesn't matter what you achieve, what you do. At best, they have nothing to say. At worst, maybe they're even competing with you. So you say you do something, they try and top it. You do something, they try and top it. But really, they don't know that your win is their win. A success is shared. So somebody who doesn't want your best and is always competing with you usually ends up being also in that frenemy category. The third one, also similar to the first two, is about that lack of support. So maybe you've got a friend who's not just physically not supporting you, mentally or emotional. It could be that you have spent hours and hours on the phone helping them, giving them advice. They rarely place a deposit and always make a withdrawal on your friendship. There's no reciprocation in terms of the needs. In fact, your friendship is only of value to them as far as it's useful or it benefits them. If they have no use or you cannot help them, the friendship ceases. So really, it's better to have one good friend than 3 frenemies. So those are 3 quick signs for you to be able to identify and root out who your frenemies are. It's important that we keep and surround ourselves with positive, loving, nurturing people who want the best for us. So more wellness, more love, family. Stay tuned.